Hey guys, you're watching B-Tech. I am Basil, and this is the Porsche Design Huawei Mate 9. 1,350 euros. This is one pricey beast, but it's also spec freaking tastic. Right, I'm going to start with the design. It's got a curved screen. It doesn't look quite as curved as an S7 Edge. It's got flatter sides. Flat sides kind of make it feel pretty comfortable in the hand. Metal frame and a metal back as well. Brushed metal. On the front, 5.5 inches Quad HD AMOLED, front-facing or firing 8-megapixel camera. You have a home button with two capacitive buttons either side. This also doubles up as a fingerprint scanner. And that means that Huawei has ditched their rear-mounted fingerprint scanner. USB-C at the base. It supports fast charging, 3.5mm jack, and a loud speaker. Right-hand side, volume rocker and power button, while to the left, no buttons, but you do have a SIM card and an SD card slot. Now this can be expanded up to 256 gigabytes or take two SIM cards. Up at the top you can see what looks like an infrared blaster, TV remote control. Round the back, two cameras, 112, 120 megapixels, and you're going to get that optical image stabilization on the 12 megapixel RGB sensor. Dual flash right there, 4 types of auto focus as well. It feels pretty expensive and good in the hand. Does it feel 1,350 euro expensive? I'm not too sure just yet. Give me a second. Let's talk about what's inside this thing. Android 7 with Emotion UI 5 over the top. Emotion UI 5 brings with it some incredibly welcome improvements. First off, you've got the 2-tier applications tray from the top. Second off, you can actually reintroduce the applications tray as well. There's also something called App Twin, so you can have 2 instances of WhatsApp and Facebook, so you can have multiple numbers, multiple accounts, without having to log in and log out of others. You can also expect multitasking, so split screen multitasking, and a range of others. Very, very cool stuff. I'm really stoked. I had a play about with the Mate 9 and ran through my top 5 features of the MUI 5. Make sure you check that out. Back to the Porsche Design phone, and we can talk about specs now. Inside this thing you've got 256 gigabytes of hard memory storage with 6 gig of RAM. And like I said, with that expandability, you can have over 500 gigabytes. That's half a terabyte in this thing. You're basically carrying a laptop in your pocket. Also got a Kirin 960, which places a heavier focus on graphics than its predecessor, much better GPU. In addition to that, it also gets to know you, better power management and better utility of the onboard memory, so it manages fast and doesn't start to get sluggish like other phones would potentially. That's what Huawei's saying. We're going to have to live with this thing and the Mate 9 before we test out all of those theories. But wrapping up, 4,000 milliamps of battery. Oh yes, with a 5.5-inch screen, that gives it the best screen to battery ratio in the West. You should be able to pick one up in January if indeed you're willing to put down that 1,350 euros for one. If you like this video, click like. If you've got any questions about it, fire them in the comments section. And of course, subscribe to the channel. It's how you will stay on top of everything that we do. Thanks for watching B-Tech.